Imagine two service businesses, same city, same service, same price. So, why does AI actually recommend them instead of your business? The answer isn't who posts more. It's actually who is in other people's ecosystem so that these AI tools can actually grab them and show them. And today I'm breaking down how actually AI makes the tie break and why collaborations and digital networking counts now more than ever than doing something on your own. So let's talk about it. So there is an invisible loss, really. The scariest part is that you don't even know that you're losing in this game. And as client ask AI for recommendations for somebody like may look like you, like your business, and your competitors actually get recommended, you never get to see it. You never get to hear it and just wonder why your leads are feeling so slow. So, what actually makes a difference? You need to have clarity, right? So, let's say that you are a consultant in Lisbon, right? You say that you are helping women unlock their potential. That doesn't actually mean anything to the AI tools. But when you do say that you are a business consultant in Lisbon, it does make it sound more specific for them to actually know where you are located. Now, the second thing would be more consistency. Your niche needs to be clear and consistent everywhere your name is going to be showing up, or your name as a personal brand needs to show up, for example, on LinkedIn or on your website or on a Zoom call. And I know this one is going to be tricky because you won't even know. So, for example, let's say if you're on LinkedIn, you can call yourself as a vocal coach. Great. But then when people go to your website, they see that you say that you are a business coach, which is something completely different. And maybe you are on a Zoom call, and that Zoom call later gets posted online, and you come out as Mary. So AI doesn't associate you with the vocal coach, with the business coach, and the Mary, because for them, you are three different people. So consistency, if you're one thing, you make sure that you say that you are a vocal coach everywhere, no matter what. And that is what I mean about consistency. Now, the third thing is the digital networking that I like to call, which is your name showing up in other people's ecosystem, meaning in other people's places, in other people's, for example, podcasts or transcripts. So they mention your name, or you are a guest doing an article with somebody else, or you have a joint Instagram live with that person. So LinkedIn posts, for example, or where someone tags you in maybe a newsletter or feature in an article by, I don't know, Forbes or something like that. We all can dream, right? But being in places where you are in panels and webinars as well, in Reddit answers, in Quora questions, in any kind of way that you are outside of your comfort zone, outside of your bubble, in other people's ecosystems, and that name is being picked up as well, it also helps them to know who to recommend. Now, there is a human parallel to all this because we as humans do the same thing as AI does, and we don't even actually sometimes realize how we do this. Let's say you are two stylists, right? So, same skills, but one got more name dropping, I would say, okay? And one was by a friend and maybe on a WhatsApp group, they actually recommended that same stylist. If you hear that name twice, you're going to feel like, oh, maybe that's worth, going and looking for them because you've heard it twice. Well, this is the same thing that happens with AI. AI does the same thing. They pick the name that they see the most and they're going to recommend that name. Simple as that. So why does digital networking beats every time a solo posting, and why it's smarter actually? And okay, I want you to think about this. So you're posting on your own, which means you are posting linear. You're posting, you're doing one post, one shot, and most of the time it just simply disappears because you put it one time and that was it. But digital networking is exponential. One collaboration puts your name in places you've never reached on your own because you're opening yourself to new places, to new people. And the best part is that your name or brand will be associated with someone with far more credibility. And that is the whole point about doing this, is that not just that extra reach, but you are actually borrowing that trust because you are being associated by these other person or these other brand that you're doing. And AI, what it does is just that they pay a lot more attention when they see your name, like alongside somebody that they already recognize. So the more digital networking that you actually do, the better it is. It's not only going to networking events. No, this is digital networking that you need to create for your business, for your brand, and for your personal brand if you have one as well. Now, if you would like to continue to follow Branded Momentum, please do so. Subscribe to the channel here on YouTube or on Spotify or Apple. Doesn't matter where you listen to your podcast, because while you are posting, the machine is actually already making choices about you. So make sure that you don't miss an episode. And if you want more detailed information about what I'm saying here, make sure that you subscribe to my daily emails. And the link is in the description. I'll see you same time, same place next week. Bye bye.